Hello and welcome to my look, white screen, but it's actually my look at Lego City and Lego Creator sets that are coming in 2022 for the first half. Yeah, pretty much that's it. All of these sets have been released in the UK as of 16th of January, which is when this is getting recorded, and a few actually are getting released fairly soon. Not quite released. I'll tell you which those are. But we're starting off with this one, which is Lego City 30585 Fire Patrol Vehicle. This is just a little polyback set, 45 pieces, and it's very simple. I don't think there's really any problem with this one. I like the new headgear piece for the minifigure. Now, this one actually hasn't been released yet. This is 60587 Police Robot Unit, which is kind of a strange concept. It's like a robot dog, I assume, but it's different. Again, this one's very simple. I think even more simple. But again, it looks fine for what it is. Then we have 30588 Kids Playground, which again is very simple. This one's got 51 pieces. I like this one because it's got a street lamp, which can be quite useful, and also two minifigs, which is quite nice. And they're also normal minifigs, like not got a specific torso for fire or police. Then we have 60589 Go-Kart Racer, which also I think looks very good. This is actually my favourite out of the four of them, these small little ones. Just because I like the colour scheme and think it looks good. Now we have the first proper box set. This is 60312 Police Car, and it's a police car. It's something they've done a lot of. I personally don't like this one as much as 60239 that came in 2019. I think that one was a bit better rounded. Better rounded, I guess. I just feel this one's a bit too angular in the front. And I like it even less from the back because of these exposed studs here. Yeah, not a big fan of them. Then we have, I don't know what happened to number 60313, but we just jumped straight to 60314, which is Ice Cream Truck Police Chase, which is very interesting. It's very unusual. It's got, so the police are chasing an ice cream truck which has an ice cream launcher on the roof, and they're chasing it down in this strange pickup weird car combination thing, which has, I'm assuming these are supposed to be cones or spikes or something in the back of it that you can tip out. It is strange, and the criminals have used the ice cream van to get a ATM, as you can see there. It's strange, I'm not gonna lie, it's very strange looking. The ice cream launcher is just the normal disc launcher, but they've got this new mold which looks like it launches ice cream. No more pictures. But it's unusual, this one. The next set is an interesting one. It's the 60315 Police Mobile Command Truck, which they've done mobile command trucks before, but they've usually been lorry, like tractor trailer units, like truck and trailer units. This is actually a pickup and then a fifth wheel gooseneck trailer, which is an interesting way of doing it. And this has got the baddies trying to escape in a tractor with an egg launcher on the back, which I think is even stranger than the ice cream launcher, but tractors aren't very fast, so I don't think you're going to be getting away from anything in that, but it's an interesting concept. I really like the look of the pickup in this one, though. I think it does look very good. And the trailer, you can see there's a drone and a drone cam inside it, which does look pretty cool. And you can see the tractor on that. I really don't have actually much bad to say about this one, which is strange because I didn't like it on the first picture. But it's actually fairly decent now that I've looked at it a bit more. It's got a spot to stow the ATV at the back there. There is the big one, the police station. It's actually not the big one. It's like the police station, but there is a bigger one. This is 60316. Has 668 pieces, which I think is the least for a police station in quite a long time. And it looks incredibly similar to the police station that came out 2 years ago in 2020. I don't really like it. It's just so simple. It's so simple. My favourite thing here, without question, is the Crooks rubbish truck. Or garbage truck, if you're American. The helicopter looks fine, so does the police van thing. This just looks to me like a worse version of set 60141, which was the police station in 2017, which I really like. This just, no, I don't really like this. Yeah, it's very simple. And the helicopter landing pad looks comically undersized. This is the next one. This is 60317, Police Chase at the Bank, which also looks almost like a remake of an older set. However, I can't remember the number for this one. It's like 6631 or something. It's from 2011. And it has a bank that looks very similar to this one. I like this one. Out of all of them, this is actually my favourite of the police ones. Just because it's... Oh, the other set reminds me of a 60140 from 2017 as well. That's the other set. It's got a helicopter and a truck that looks very similar to this one. But the baddies in this get a window cleaning truck, I think, with a very beefy bullbar on the front of it, and another drone. They're really getting into the drones in this year. But yeah, I like this one. I would say this is probably my favourite. But, police. It's every year, Lego. Come on. Right now we're on to Fire, which is almost every year as well now. It never used to be. But this is just a 4+ set, so this is very simple. It's called Fire Helicopter. And it's a helicopter and it puts fires out, so I guess that's true. Looks very simple. I really don't mind it at all. There's more pictures of it. Here we have Fire, Rescue and Police Chase, which is just like, come on. Fire and police. But it's fine, the police motorbike, there's thousands of them. The fire pickup actually looks pretty decent. The fire drone looks very flat, but apart from that, and it's shooting the ice cream piece, but molded in blue, like transparent blue, so it looks like water. And I think that is actually a really good use of that piece, better than the ice cream. And the baddie's car looks decent. It looks fine, quite square at the front, but some big American cars were like that. I don't think this is too bad. Police and fire, and this is a police and a fire set, which is ridiculous. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now we have the fire station, which is 540 pieces, which again is like the least amount of pieces for a fire station in a while. It's okay. I haven't been mentioning money on any of them up until this point. This is retailing in UK for £55, which seems a bit steep, but it's $70 in the US, which seems pretty bad. I don't know dollars that well, but it does seem pretty bad. It looks okay. I like most of the fire truck, apart from the monitor on the roof. Go back to this picture, you can see it better. It looks very square and blocky. It's fine. It's got a very tall garage, which is different. You don't usually have garages quite that tall. But now this is not a very good picture. There we go. This is 60321, which is Fire Brigade. 321 go. No. Which is the big fire set again. Now this to me looks so similar to a set they released 3 years ago, 2019, called 60216. which was almost exactly the same as this. It had like a rebuilded old boarded up building that was on fire and a large truck. It was slightly different, but not massively. I don't actually have any pictures of that, but look up 60216 and you'll see what I mean. It's very similar, which this is already like, I think the third set this year that I've thought is similar to something they've already done. So they're obviously trying to remake old ideas, but this isn't even that old. In fact, it was still on shelves until last year. So I'm not sure about this one. I like it, because I like the other one, and I feel this one is just the same. Yeah, it's really. I think the other one was better actually. Looked a bit better, but yeah, it's okay. Here is 60322 race car, which is very small, only 46 pieces. I really like this one. I don't know why I like this one so much. It's very simple, but I do like it. Simple, and yeah. This is 60323 Stunt Plane, which has 59 pieces. It's got quite a lot more. A whole 14 more, but it's still very simple. And again, this is very similar to something they did. I'm going to keep saying this because there's so many of these that are very similar to, I believe it was set 60179 from 2018. Very similar. I'm not sure why they've remade so many things, but yeah. Interesting. Now, here, this is probably one of my favourite sets from the year. This is 60324 Mobile Crane. And I really like this one. I am really wanting more construction and agricultural heavy equipment from Lego because they haven't really done a lot. This is very good. I really can't find much fault with this. This does look very good. And it can go, if you can see in this picture, it's white on white, but it's 29 centimetres or 11.4 inches high, which is pretty impressive. And it does look exactly like a mobile crane. And you get a road plate to lift with it. Which, yeah, this does look very good. This is a 4+ set again. This is cement mixer truck, which, look, I don't mind the 4+ stuff. I did prefer when it was its own theme as juniors, but I don't like it when the 4+ get an idea that, like what is this, our 40th police helicopter, but we haven't had a cement mixer truck for about 10 years now. And then they make one bit in the 4+ range, which it's fine, but if you're going to make one in the 4+ range, also make one in the normal range. But, I mean, this is fine. I don't really complain with this, apart from it's 4+. But, you know, that's fine. This is Picnic in the Park. Here's a better picture of it, which is very interesting. I really like this one, actually. It's small, only 147 pieces, and it's cheap, only £13. But it is really good, I think. It just looks good. Yeah, I like the squirrel. Yeah. Now this is 60327 Horse Transport. This is 196 pieces, but it's $24.99, which I think is a bit steep. It should really be 22 or 23, I think. But it looks pretty good. It's a horse box. Haven't done one of them for a while. Yeah, and it comes with a horse, which is always interesting. And it's got the saddle, so a minifigure can also ride it. Looks fine. I don't really know what this picture is telling you. It can move forward. Oh no, you can unhitch them. It does look good though. Looks fine. Yeah. This is 60328 Beach Lifeguard Station, which is again, I think, well, maybe not. It's got quite a lot of stuff. Looks like it's going on in the pictures, but that lifeguard station is very open and empty. And this is also for £25. So I'm not really, the price of this one is a bit iffy, I think. But I like the ice cream vendor thing and the ice cream piece, the guy. Yeah, I think this one is pretty good. Again, the price though, just maybe a bit too much. See, it's very empty around the back. Now this is a very interesting one. This is 60329 School Day, which has a school bus, which is good in itself, but also a school. Sort of. It's very, very narrow. I think it's... Do I have a picture from in the back? No. I believe it's six studs only. So it's a very narrow building. So there's not a lot of interior space. But this is good. The only problem is it's £55 again in the UK, which... I thought the fire station was bad, but this is actually technically worse because school bus is the same size as the truck, but the fire station was definitely bigger than the school. But here you do get 2 road blades, which is quite nice. So I think it's probably worth about the same, but they are definitely slightly overpriced. I like the selection of minifigures. I really like this one, just the price is a bit over the top. Now we have 60330 Hospital. Yes, Hospital. They don't do a lot of them. I really like this. I think this looks better than the Hospital they did a few years ago in 2018, which was 60204. I think this looks better. I'm not sure about the ambulance. Well, I guess it's not an ambulance. Oh, is that an ambulance? No, I guess not. It's a bit small for an ambulance. But they don't have an ambulance at the moment, so that's a slight miss. But I like this. I do like it. I like how it's built around the road plate. And yeah, I do like this one. Price-wise, it's probably a bit steep again. It has got 13 minifigures, but it's £90 for 816 pieces. So it's a bit on the steep side, but it's not too bad. Now, this is a set that's so strange to me. This is 60343 Rescue Helicopter Transport, which is just... why? 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 It's a helicopter, and it's a truck, which I'll never say no to getting more trucks. Trucks are always good. But helicopters, oh my goodness, the amount of helicopters we've got. And this helicopter is very similar to another helicopter that was released a few years ago. And the trailer is so tragically simple. It's shocking. It looks awful with all those exposed Technic holes on the side there. I recently, a few months ago, reviewed 60289, which was from last year, which was the jet transport. And I laid into its trailer design a bit, but not nearly as much as this one. This is shockingly simple looking. Just a few pieces, a few tiles to cover them up would have worked well. But I do really like the look of the new canopy piece on the helicopter, though. But yeah, that's really it. Now, there is a couple other sets of this space theme for this year. They're Moon Rover and Lunar Space Station, but I don't have pictures of them. They are numbers 348 and 349 respectively. You can look them up if you want to see them, but they have not been released yet, and they are very poor quality photos, so I'm not going to show them. I'll just show the ones that have been released that you can get right now. This is Lunar Research Base, which is, I believe, the first space set they've ever done that's not based on the ground. It's based on actual moon, I think. Yeah, moon. There's the Earth. But I really, really like the idea of this one, and I really like the set itself. I think it looks very good. All of these pictures and all the information I'm getting is from Brickset, which is an absolutely fantastic website. I cannot advise you to get a Brickset account enough, but they do not have the price for this set, so don't know. I would assume it will be more than it should technically. Well, it'll be more than it looks like it should be because of the big pieces. But I think this is a very good set. It's got 786 pieces, and it does look very good. And now we have 60351 Rocket Launch Center, which looks like a rocket launch center. I like the scaffold there. Other than that, though, I like the rocket, but the little garage bay area looks a bit on its own, just a bit kind of abandoned. I don't know. It looks like a slice of something else. And a little building on the left there doesn't look too bad either. But yeah, it's not bad. And that does it for city sets. So let's move on to creator. Now this is the 30594 monster truck. It's small, it's polybag again, 54 pieces. I think I've only got one picture on it. I do. It's very simple. I think it looks fairly good. I don't like the blackout windows. I would have actually preferred them to use the transparent bricks that they've used before, but I guess it's okay. And then we have 31129 Majestic Tiger. Now there is a lot of other creator sets. Let's just read it, submit to you. 31123 Off-Road Buggy, 24 Super Robot, 25 Mythical Forest Creatures, 26 Supersonic Jet, 27 Streetcar, and 28 Dolphin and Turtle. But all of them have not been released, so you can look them up if you want. But this one has been released, so that's why I'm gonna look at this. It's 755 pieces, which is insane. It's enormous, but it only retails for $44.99, which gives a very, very good price to part ratio. But you've got to look and see how many of those pieces are small. But I do think this looks very good. I'm not the biggest Tiger fan and everything. Or what are the other builds? A fish, and is that a raccoon? Might be a raccoon or a fox. Looks like a raccoon. But I really do like the look of this. I like the design of it and all the movement it can have in its legs and everything. And the other builds look fine as well. But yeah. And we also have 40518 High Speed Train, which is 284 pieces and retails for £18 in the UK, which is again a very good price to part ratio. And I really do like the look of this one. This will work on the narrow kind of minecart style tracks, or maybe the roller coaster tracks as well. Not entirely sure, but this looks very good to me. Yeah, here's some flowers. This is 40524 Sunflowers, 191 pieces, retails for £12. There's 2 sunflowers. I think they're fine. They look like sunflowers. Yeah. And with the sunflowers, that brings us to the end. So I hope you enjoyed that little look at the sets. Well, I was going to say coming this year, that have come out this year, and I will probably do another video style like this on all the other sets I just mentioned when they do come out, and also one on the Lego Technic sets that have come out in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, a few of them look very interesting. It's actually, yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.